In the previous lectures, we were able to use the image picker to get the image that the user has selected, and then we got the data from that image. And the next thing we want to do is modify the code above. Let me show you this generate text with private server. I'm sorry, not this one, but this one, the generate description from image from private server. Instead of using an image URL as shown above, we're going to use, to make something different, to use the data directly, so the NS data. So let's go ahead and let's go to the AI Manager interface, and we're going to modify the code, or you can overwrite it. It's up to you. There's two ways to do this. You can create a new function or just overwrite this one. Just for the sake of learning, what I'm going to do is just duplicate that with an overwrite. So I'm going to go and just copy the whole method here and just paste it below. But this time, so there we go, I'm going to remove the image URL and say image data. So I'm basically doing an overload, and here that would be data. There we go. And then we don't need the image data because we already have it here. So I can literally remove this, and then it's going to use the base64 image data. All right, having said that, then now let's give it a shot. Let's go back to the view controller. And at this point, inside of the view controller, what I'm going to do is call the exact same thing. So I'm going to call that code, but that code will be inside of the open camera right here. So we have the image data inside of the image picker controller, and right below, just paste that here. It's not the best code, it works, we can totally improve that, but instead of the image URL, we're going to do image data, and here put image data as the argument. Perfect. All right, so at this point, we're going to give it a try, save that, run this, and let's see how it goes. So let's put here in the switch, let's put a breakpoint so that we make sure we see what the generated text is. Click on select photo, and I'm going to select the penguins, and let's see if that's going to call our code. Okay, I do not see the image data here. So let's see what's going on with that. Select photo, this photo. Okay, so okay, this time it worked. I have the image data. I'm going to press continue. I see that we do have errors here. It says HTTP failed. We have to figure out what's going on with this. There's a socket error. Okay, so it sounds like something is going on inside of my backend, and obviously I need to run the server, right? So click start server, obviously. All right, the server is now running. And by the way, that's an Obsidian server for Vision. Going back to Xcode, what I want to make sure is I want to remove the code in the view did load. Do you guys remember in the view did load, this code? We don't need it for now because we know it works. So just remove the code where we're doing the loading from the image URL and press play again. Okay. All right. Select photo. I'm going to select the first one. Okay. Continue. We have the image data. So let's see if the backend is replying. Yep. We see that the backend is doing its thing. And let's hope for the answer. Where, oh, there we go. Okay, success, generated text. Okay, and let's see if we get the description. Perfect. So we do have the description. Well, what do we need to do now? We need to display it inside of the text here, right? So let's display it in the text area result. And we should play with the activity indicator, right? Show, to display it and remove it, right? So let's do this. So go to the view controller, and then here we're going to display the activity indicator. So active indicator dot start animating, and whenever it comes back here before the switch result, activity indicator dot stop animating. All right, and then here in the success case, we want to display the result. So the text area result.text is equal to generated text. But also something I want to do is also I want to clear this up. So make sure you put a self in front of this. Here too, self. And then when we start the animation, we also want to clear the text. So text area result.text is equal to empty. So we empty it just in case it was already used. All right, let's give it a shot now. Select photo, the penguins, it's loading, and let's see if it's going to come back. Give it about 10 seconds depending on the size and the speed of your computer. I see we're having some errors here, right? So yes, it didn't like that this is not inside of a main thread. So we're going to have to work on this. Okay, so you guys know how to do this, right? And I'm glad we had this error so that you guys know what I'm doing. So right here, we need to add a dispatch queue.main.async. Open and close the curly brace, and let's put this code inside of that. There we go. And try again. Select photo, penguins. Let's see if the backend is doing its thing. Yep, it's loading. All right, it's finding the answer. And once it's done, we should see the answer here. Let's see. All right, isn't that amazing? The image features a group. Okay, we should show the penguin image here as well, right? So how do we do this? Well, once we have the image here, we want to display it. So we have the UI image. So we're going to go with self.imageview.image is equal to picked image. All right. Press play again. Let's select a different picture just for the sake of learning. Let's go with the flowers here. And let's see. Okay, you guys see the flowers? Isn't that amazing? Now let's see if it can actually see that those are flowers. The image presents an aerial view of one adorned with beautiful flowers in different hues. Perfect. All right, and you can keep using this. Select photo. Let's go with this one. And let's see. But so far, so good, right? Isn't that amazing, guys? You literally created an app that can see what's inside of pictures. That's amazing. You can literally make that as a plugin and sell this. A powerful stream of water. Yep, that's exactly what it is. All right, amazing job.